he used to increase the speed. So before the student could understand this, what he is singing, I used to understand it. This is the basic thing in Indian classical music, that number one, it is completely based on improvisation. It is not something rata-rataya thing, you just mug up and then go to any stage and you perform the same thing. It's not there. It's not in my dictionary. I very humbly accept that. So it's like a cricket ground. The batsman should know where to hit a sixer. Here also, अरे हम तो सोचते थे कि सामने ही मारता होगा तो पीछे भी मार देता है. छक्का पीछे भी, अरे never thought कि ऐसा भी कभी होगा. ऑफ साइड और इधर चला जाएगा पीछे, हुक शॉट कर दिया, हेलीकॉप्टर शॉट कर दिया. ऐसे ही a musician has to know the every corner of the राग. ये इतना बड़ा स्कोप है इस राग में. What can you do now? It is your challenge. It is your chance. I have given you the knowledge. Now it's your chance to show what you can do with this.
The year 1994 was one of the most historic and proud moments for our country, India, and the music fraternity from around the world. Want to know why? The 1st of March 1994 was the day when the living legends of music, Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt Ji and the virtuoso American composer Ry Cooder were honored by the Grammy Award for their world music album titled A Meeting by the River.
The nominees are Johnny Clegg and Savuka, Ry Cooder and V.M. Bott, Deep Forest, Henry Kaiser and David Lindley, and Uli Balls and Vladimir Ivanov. And the Grammy goes to A Meeting by the River, Ry Cooder and V.M. Bott. And they are here.
Great. We want to thank the Academy, and particularly Vishwa Mohan and myself would love to thank Kavi Alexander of Water Lily Acoustics, who really forced us to do this, and we're glad we did. Thank you so much.
Your Grammy Award-winning piece, A Meeting by the River.
It's indeed such a proud moment for our country. And what's more better than today, the 15th of August 2022, as we celebrate the 75th Independence Day of our country, as I share with you all a very humble and a once-in-a-lifetime experience that I had sitting and interacting with none other than the Grammy Awardee himself, Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt. Well, with great honor and happiness, I present to you all the BeatCurry.podcast featuring the virtuoso artist and the creator of Mohan Veena, Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt Ji, on this Independence Day special podcast. Sit back and enjoy this beautiful conversation. Thank you so much for taking out your time for this episode.
Welcome.
We're so honored.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you so much. ये कॉन्वर्सेशन शुरुआत करने से पहले मैं आपके साथ एक बात शेयर करना चाहता हूँ.
Sure.
Satvik, who is, as you all know, Satvik is the grandson of Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt Ji, and I've had the good fortune of studying with Satvik in college for 3 years. He's right now with us over here.
Wow.
And सबसे पहले जिस दिन मैं उसे मिला था, that was the 27th of July, which was your birthday.
Oh, my birthday. Right.
And उस दिन, from that day onwards, it's been my dream to come and meet you and have a talk with you.
Wow.
So thank you so much.
Wow, welcome. Ji.
I would like to know from you, आपकी initial journey आपने किस प्रकार start की, and what was your musical माहौल जिसमें आप surrounded थे?
जी.
Take us through that.
Yeah, I was very fortunate. I am very fortunate that I have a family who is totally devoted to Indian classical music since 300 years or something. So the tradition is going on, And when you have that kind of heredity and environment both in your home, I think it is very helpful for somebody to grow up with that kind of music, because my mother, my father, they were vocalists, they were teaching some students. My another brothers playing sitar, violin, all these, so the musical sound was there in the whole house, and wherever I go, it was like the sound of music was coming from that room, this room, this room, this room. My father was teaching Gare gama pa gare gare ni re sa ni re gama pa da ni da pa gare gare ni re sa da ni re gama da ni sa ni da pa ma gare sa ni re pa gare gare sa ni re sa da ni da sa ni re ni da ni. Then he used to increase the speed. Gare sa ni da ni da sa ni re sa ni da ni da gare sa ni re gama pa ma ga ni da pa ma da pa ma gare gama pa da gama ga da pa ma gare sa ni re sa. So before the student could understand this what he is singing, I used to understand it, and it remained in my childhood memories for some time. And when I started playing this instrument professionally, then I realized that most of the nuances, most of the what we call the structure of raag, and most of the bandishes are already there in my mind. Subconsciously, it was like a recording which was there while I was growing up. And my mother also singing, sitar, my brother playing, so that kind of this kind of gat, what we call composition, was going on with tabla player, and so this was my childhood, this thing, how I grew up with kind of music, and heredity also, so it helped me a lot too. Then I had once, now your next question, I know ki how did I take this instrument and why did I do it. This instrument is guitar. Basically, the body is like a guitar, as you see, but at the same time, when I was about 16 years old, that is 1966, I got this, not this instrument, another instrument, guitar, with that guitar, Spanish guitar, which is being played like this only, and chords and 6 strings, usual classical guitar. So I removed the original strings, and I tried to put this bridge to raise the string, to raise the string, so that this distance is there, and a special bridge, higher bridge, which I made, and then I was able to put 8 strings on the top, 3 main strings, then 5 drone strings, and then in every Indian instrument you must have noticed that there are sympathetic strings. Absolutely. What we call tarab. They are like resonators. They resonate when we play the same correct note on the main string, so they vibrate automatically. We don't have to strike them. This is like a principle of physics, same frequency, self vibrations. So to make the sound beautiful, I think they thought 1000 years old before that this should be the provision in instrument to make it kind of reverb and goonge, continuity of sound. Because you play one note here and you go to another note, the previous note is still taking the direction, the frequency, and it's still ringing, and you come here. You go here, but the previous note continues for some time. That makes the sound very beautiful and sonorous. That is the principle of every Indian instrument you will find. Sarangi, sarod, sitar, veena, every instrument, plucking instrument I am talking about. So these are the things which I wanted to bring out in this instrument, and then it was modified, and I was able to put this tumba.
Absolutely.
Like we have in sitar and veena. Veena tumba is very big. This is little smaller, like sitar. So this enhances the sound, and as well as it helps me to put the string, the instrument over the stage. It touches the wooden, so the kind of holding is better with this. Acha. So this is how the modification started, and I, when I exposed it to public in 1970, I started performing in 1970. That time it was called Bombay. Bombay, I first program was there. So people told me that this is no more guitar now. Don't call it guitar, because it has it is not having 6 strings. It is having 20 strings,
Yes.
and the modification and tarab and this and that, everything is added. So just call it something else. So that time this Mohan Veena name came into my mind. Mohan is my middle name, so
Absolutely.
that's how the name of this instrument evolved.
Wow, absolutely. That was such a beautiful answer, and I truly feel blessed to have gotten such a response. Pandit Ji, I would like to ask you this: that today we are living in a time where you have seen so many recognitions, awards, and such a glorious musical career. How are you seeing music today?
Today's scenario is entirely different from it was. Even I would call like 35 years. It was a different scenario, but now I think thanks to this technology,
Absolutely.
the internet, the YouTube, mobile, downloading, all these things came, and then the system of what we call vinyl recordings, and then CD also disappeared, compact disc वो भी गया. अभी दूसरा मेथड आ गया कि डाउनलोडिंग द म्यूजिक फ्रॉम इंटरनेट. तो अब नाउ आई थिंक इट इज़ बेनिफिट ऑल्सो ऑफ दीज modern gadgets. Like music is in your pocket now. Anytime you just want a maestro to sing or to play, you just click YouTube and put his name, and then this is so the advantage is there that you have the opportunity to listening to the maestros who are not with us now at marhum, and then you want to study the raag in detail. Then you have to refer to all the maestros, what they did, how the Yaman raag they treated, and which gharana how they treated. Gwalior Gharana, Jaipur Gharana, Atroli Gharana, Sahaswan Gharana, Agra Gharana. These are all Gharana means the style. The style. See, like we are men. We have 2 eyes, we have nose, lips, everything here. But everybody has his own face,
Yes.
his own nature. So similarly, the raag is also like that.
Yes. Absolutely.
This is the basic thing in Indian classical music, that number one, it is completely based on improvisation. It is not something rata-rataya thing, you just mug up and then go to any stage and you perform the same thing. It's not there. It's not in my dictionary. I very humbly accept that I like to do new things and try new things, because that program was that program. Now you are completely new at this stage. Now you weave your magic. Now you weave the cloth by the threads. So how will you do? So we have the swaras and combinations, permutations, and it also depends on the knowledge of the musician.
Absolutely.
Because raag is a scale. sa re ga ma pa da ni sa ni da pa ma ga re sa. This is suppose this is scale, but this is only scale. It doesn't give you effect. It doesn't give you any emotions, or ras and bhava is not there, because then the classical music, that classical music has that, emotions. Ga re ni re dha sa re sa. So this kind of gamak, mead, ghasit, all these things are nuances of Indian classical music which is there in our system. That is the purity of Indian classical music. So there are so much scope. What I'm trying to say is so much scope in elaborating a raag. How you elaborate, and how you sing or play the details of it. So it's like a cricket ground. The batsman should know where to hit a sixer. Here also, अरे हम तो सोचते थे कि सामने ही मारता होगा, तो पीछे भी मार देता है. छक्का पीछे भी, अरे never thought कि ऐसा भी कभी होगा, ऑफ साइड और इधर चला जाएगा पीछे, हुक शॉट कर दिया, हेलीकॉप्टर शॉट कर दिया. अभी तो ये सब होने लगा. उस समय तो ये ऐसे ही, a musician has to know the every corner of the rag, so he has to touch every corner of the rag. तो डेप्थ में जाने के लिए you have to have knowledge. नॉलेज लेने के लिए you have to listen to maestros. तो वही है. जी. तो वो करते करते फिर now suppose I tell you to speak half an hour on a topic. Then what you will do? I'll tell you to go to a library, consult 10 books, and then you prepare the topic.
Yes.
Then you are ready to
present
whatever, and then it's your idea now, because you are clear कि वो उसने क्या कहा था, उसने क्या कहा था, उसने क्या कहा था, तो आपने उसका सार ले लिया. Now it's your chance.
Yes.
How you present that kind of knowledge what you gained in the library. So in the same way, classical music is also like that. You learn from guru, you learn from others, you experience, you listen, and then it comes your own individuality and your own identity. So that is very important in Indian classical music. That is why it so many artists, but different kind of music is there. System is same, raag is same, rules are same, but the expression and everything is different. So there is so much scope in doing. I would like to do many things, as I have been doing, like fusion with Ry Cooder, Jerry Douglas, Bela Fleck, and Jiebing Chen, and Shaheen, and all these big musicians. And I got the Grammy, as you know, 94. A Meeting by the River was the name of the album on which I got the Grammy. तो ये भी एक होता है कि इसमें फ्यूजन में you can reach out to a bigger audience. The Grammy album went everywhere in the world,
Absolutely.
तो उससे अच्छा रहता है. और there are so many things to do. A musician's one life is not enough to do things. This is what I feel. So many things. The space is open for you, waiting for you to do something new.
Absolutely.
Which I am also, I try my best to do something new always. Something coming, something this or that. तो ये है एक म्यूजिशियन की लाइफ ऐसी रहती है.
बिल्कुल. That was truly inspiring. I would finally ask you this question, that today you have so many students, the next generation that's watching you play this instrument and carry forward this tradition. What are some of the good thoughts, good values you'd like to leave them with?
Two things are there in the musician's life. One is their own family tradition, and second one, you teach other outsiders also.
Absolutely.
So the dual responsibility is there of a maestro. He has to teach also to all others. So we try to give them the the purity, the traditional music, and the ideas, how you will express yourself and how will you use your knowledge what I am giving you.
Absolutely.
Because it's not something which you learn from your guru and just रट लिया और फिर उसको कहीं भी स्टेज पे जाके बजा दिया. This is this is another kind of music like film song. तो फिल्म सॉन्ग में तो आप नाम गुम जाएगा, चेहरा ये बदल जाएगा, मेरी आवाज़ ही पहचान है, गर याद रहे. नाउ यू नो कि अब इसके बाद में ये लाइन आएगी क्योंकि आपने यू हैव हर्ड इट 50 times. तो whenever you sing, this will be all right.
Yes.
Because no mistake will be there.
Yes.
But in Indian classical music, नाम गुम जाएगा के बाद में क्या आता है? You never know. क्या आना चाहिए और कैसे आएगा और कब आएगा? You never know it. तो ये novelty है. This is called novelty. So I want to give my student and the next generation like Salil, Satvik and all others to give them the ideas कि ये इतना बड़ा scope है इस राग में. What can you do now? It is your challenge. It is your chance. I have given you the knowledge. Now it's your chance to show what you can do with this.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Suppose I give 7 alphabets and I say now make the words. How many words can you make? It's the same puzzle. 7 notes. How much combinations can you make? You know.
Yes.
So it's the same thing.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Pandit Ji, for such a beautiful response.
My pleasure.
Thank you so much for taking
Nice
out your time for
Nice
this episode.
talking.
Thank you.
All the best. Okay. Bye.
Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. I hope you all had a fantastic time watching this conversation. Before signing off, I'd like to sincerely thank once again Pandit Vishwa Mohan Bhatt Ji for his valuable time and his kind words. A huge shout out to the super supportive Bhatt family for hosting me so lovingly and supporting me the moment I shared with them about doing a recording of this kind. So a big thank you to you. If you like this video and you'd like to see more such stuff, make sure you subscribe to Beat Curry, follow us on our social media, the links are in the description below. Support the Beat Curry initiative. Spread the word with your friends, your families, someone you know who loves doing or listening to music. Support the Beat Curry initiative. Stay tuned, stay safe and take care, and I'll see you real soon.